Midareuchi. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I could dream of? My sympathy, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. Turn your head on out of me. Domain expansion. Even someone knows you as the living sentiment. The only reason you would ever call this journalist is because you were born in an era where I didn't exist. Domain For over 1,000 years, the Roman Sukuna walked the earth as the undisputed king of curses. This guy had a 100% win rate, never losing a single 1v1. He was the definition of a final boss. Everyone from sorcerers to cursers saw him as an unstoppable monster of pure, untouchable power. But then he stepped into the ring with the Honored One, and suddenly, the math stopped mathing. The aura of invincibility started fading fast. Even the king realized his strength had a clear ceiling the moment the real goat showed up. Instead of standing his ground like a legend, he panicked. He saw his pure power wasn't enough, so he started calling for backup. He pulled out every trick, every hidden advantage, every cheat code in the book. The strongest sorcerer in history was doing a 3v1 just to survive someone who doesn't care about titles. To make sure to destroy that abomination Agito. Already dreaming about your death. That is. Come on. Don't let me come to you. This whole time, you haven't been able to keep up like the others. Hey, maximum output. Fairies, Varanita, Pillar of Light. Threads, Twilight, Eyes of Wisdom. 9 ropes, polarized light, growing declaration, between front and back, hollow, purple. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love. Yes, I wanna take time, I wanna hate this, although show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, as I live. Through the black sparks, Yuji didn't just strike, he awakened. Sukuna got distracted by his eyes, but Yuji wasn't interested in romance. He wanted violence. That moment of hesitation cost Sukuna everything. Yuji didn't just level the playing field, he controlled it. 1, 2, 3.
Black Flash wasn't a stroke of luck anymore. It was a rhythm, a heartbeat. 8 consecutive flashes tore through the king's soul, shattering his dominance. But even with his soul shaken, the king of curses smiled. Sukuna forced open a domain on the brink of collapse.
But Yuji didn't flinch. He cast Simple Domain, which saved him from the attacks headed towards him. For the first time in 1,000 years, Sukuna felt true fear for the first time.
Without a moment's hesitation, both immediately charged towards Sukuna. Yuji and Todo move in perfect synchronization, bombarding Sukuna with a rhythm of attacks that is impossible to predict. Yuji throws a stone infused with cursed energy, blasting Sukuna deep into the ruins of a building. Although Sukuna begins to adapt
to that insane speed, he notices that Yuji's focus always sharpens right before a swap occurs. Anticipating a trick like the one used during the fight against Mahito, Sukuna prepares to ignore Todo and finish Yuji off directly. However, the flight of one of Mei's crows behind him becomes a fatal distraction. At that exact second,
Yuji lands a black flash that crushes Sukuna's chest. As Yuji's fingers grip the wound deeper, the silhouette of Satoru Gojo suddenly emerges from the mist shrouding the battlefield.
Sukuna prepares to open his domain yet, but something feels off. From within the smoke comes a ghost, the strongest Satoru Gojo. However, within that body sits not Gojo, but instead Yuta.
Approaching Sukuna, stares in shock and smiles, and both of them open their domains. Yuta prepares an attack, but still adjusting to Gojo's body. However, Sukuna begins adapting suddenly and
Happy's cursed technique used, and Sukuna is frozen in place within those precious few seconds. Yuta chants 2 words, hollow purple.
Eu vou te satisfazer de jeito bem diferente. Depois que eu te pegar, não vou sair da sua mente. Mas tem que ler a chapa quente, então preste atenção. Nossos sequências de peixe, mas quero também te um soldadão. Soldadão. Imagine nossos sequências de peixe, mas quero também te um soldadão. Imagine nossos sequências de peixe, mas quero também te um soldadão.
Right. Even if you did, you couldn't be able to beat me.
Me bomba!
Vegeta, certainly you didn't. How sad. I didn't think you were weak enough to be controlled. Answer me! Vegeta! Do you let yourself be a slave?